Hey everyone, Summerhill Cinema 700 here with a video today. It's my first video I've done in like 2 months. I think this is the longest time I've ever gone without doing a video since I started this channel. So apologies to everybody who watches my videos, who enjoys watching them and whatnot. It's just been a really busy year for me. I'm planning to do a lot of traveling this year. I'm going to London, England in 2 weeks to see the Stones in concert, actually. So yeah, big news, big traveling news. Going to Mexico too in September for a heavy metal festival. So yeah, just it's a lot of traveling this year. So I've just basically been preparing for that. So I just have not had time to make videos lately. Too busy. But anyways, I have time today, so I thought I'd do a video, kind of a channel update, plus some of the things that I've gotten recently. Not a ton of stuff, but there's a couple CDs here, a record, and a couple DVDs. But yeah, expect more videos to be coming out. I'll try to start picking the videos up probably mid-July, early August. We'll be doing more content as I used to do. But yeah, for now, don't expect too much to be coming out, but I did want to make a video today. Also got this awesome Killer Clowns from Outer Space shirt. This is from Cavity Colors. I think I showed it before. Really awesome stuff. What should we start with first here? Let's go with the DVDs. So I got a couple DVD sets here from the Warner Brothers. You know, they do those Warner Brothers 4-film collections. So I got 2 Steven Seagal film collections. The first one here has Under Siege, The Glimmer Man, Above the Law, and Fire Down Below. Now, I already have Under Siege, and I have Above the Law on Blu-ray, but I don't have Glimmer Man or Fire Down Below. Those are 2 I've wanted to watch for a long time, and I actually just watched The Glimmer Man recently. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Definitely looking forward to checking out Fire Down Below. So that's why I got these, was for those 2 films, Glimmer Man and Fire Down Below. And then the other one here is another Steven Seagal 4-pack. And this also has 2 films that I already own and 2 that I don't. It has Hard to Kill, Exit Wounds, On Deadly Ground, and Out for Justice. I have Hard to Kill and I have Out for Justice also on Blu-ray. But I don't have Exit Wounds. That's one of that rapper, DMX. And then On Deadly Ground, which is one that I really want to check out. So, looking forward to checking out those. So just happy to have those in my Steven Seagal collection. I have most of the Seagal films that I want already on Blu-ray, but happy to add those ones to the collection. And then the only Blu-ray that I've gotten recently is this one here. It's from the Warner Brothers Archive Collection, and it's The Hidden from 1980 something. I think it's like mid-80s. 87, late 80s, 87. It's a really cool, like, sci-fi kind of action film about, like, this alien guy who, or I don't know if it's an alien guy, it's an alien, rather, that keeps taking different hosts, going into different people's bodies. So the people are trying to find, all this carnage is happening. I think it was filmed in L.A., and all these people are being killed. They can't figure out who's doing it because this alien keeps switching to different hosts, different people's bodies. It's a actually really good film, very underrated. You don't hear a ton of people talking about this film, but it's very well made, action-packed. There's scenes that are pretty creepy, and yeah, it's just awesome. Definitely check this one out. Very underrated, awesome film. That's The Hidden from the Warner Archive Collection. Yeah, it's killed 37 people, robbed 6 banks, 2 liquor stores, a record shop, and stole 2 Ferraris. Now the fun starts. It just took over a police station. A new breed of criminal. Yeah, it's really quite fun. Definitely recommend that. That's The Hidden. Again, on Blu-ray from Warner Archive. Got a few CDs here. Actually, we'll show this first. I got some stuff from Waxwork Records. And this is actually my first vinyl record from Waxwork Records. I don't even have a record player. I just had to get this because this is one of my favorite films of all time. But yeah, the packaging, too, for Waxwork Records stuff is just fantastic. They have, I'm not going to show the other side because it has my address on it, but the whole packaging is covered in movie posters from films that they've done the scores for. So very awesome. And then you get this cool card, Fear Street Part 1, 1990. I'm not sure what this is, but cool. And it tells you who your order was packed by. So yeah, they do a very cool, very great job of packaging. Very cool stuff. Anyway, so what I picked up was they did a repressing of Chud on vinyl, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite horror film of all time, and just one of my favorite movies in general of all time. I'm not going to open it right now. Maybe I'll do that on a separate video. But here it is. That's some of just the coolest artwork ever. Well, that's the thing that I forgot to mention too, that I got a new phone. So I finally have a new camera. I was using an iPhone 5 for the longest time, for like the last like few years. And before that, I was using an iPhone 4. Now I have the brand new 2022 iPhone SE. So the picture quality should be a lot better. But yeah, so this looks absolutely awesome. Love that artwork. It's just so cool. And then there's a sticker up at the top there, to a Chud sticker. Original motion picture soundtrack, toxic splatter colored vinyl, artwork by Ghoulish Gary Pullen. We'll definitely do a separate video on this at some point. Again, it'll probably maybe later in the summer, but I waited even until this point to open this up. I haven't even seen this yet, so I'll keep it sealed until I do a separate video. But yeah, it has all the tracks, and it's very awesome. So when this first came out, whatever it was a few years ago, I think Wax or somebody ripped it to YouTube. So I downloaded it on YouTube to MP3 converter, and then I put it on my own CD because that was the only way I could listen to it. And then they came out with a digital download. Waxwork Records actually released a digital download, so I downloaded that and then did the same thing, ripped it to another CD because the quality was a bit better. And then I heard that they were re-releasing it, so I picked it up just to have in my collection. You know, I also have the Laserdisc and I have the VHS, even though I don't have a VCR hooked up anymore. I have one, but it's somewhere in the basement in storage. And then, of course, I don't have a Laserdisc player, but I had to have the Laserdisc. So now I have the official soundtrack. And but what's really cool, we'll show the back first. And again, I'll do a separate video showing the whole thing. But yeah, you get all the tracks. And this is just such a fantastic soundtrack. If you know me, I'm a diehard fan of Chud and a diehard fan of the soundtrack. I think it's one of the best soundtracks of all time for a horror film, just because of the way that it's just so atmospheric. But what's really cool, what I was going to mention, is that Waxwork Records lately has actually been putting out a lot of their soundtracks on CD as well, which I think is great, because people like me who don't have record players oftentimes just want the CD. I got this one just because I try to collect everything that's Chud related. But as far as actually listening to the audio, I'm a CD collector. I have hundreds of CDs. It's all rock and roll and heavy metal pretty much. But anyways, I'm a CD guy. I have a couple cassettes, because I have a little radio that has a cassette player on it. But when it comes to actually listening to audio, I'm 100% CDs. I think they're the best quality. But what I was saying, I'll just quickly show, is that Waxwork Records lately has been releasing stuff on CD as well. And one of the first one that I picked up was the Bloodsport soundtrack here. I picked up the CD for that. And, they've just been releasing some absolutely awesome stuff lately. So I picked up that. And thankfully, with the new recently released Chud record, they also put it out on CD. So I picked up the CD as well. So I just think it's so awesome. Whoever have expected that you'd have Chud soundtrack on vinyl and as well as CD. Again, all the same tracks. And then I think the disc actually looks like a sewer drain, like a New York City sewer drain. Manhole lid, like the manhole cover. So just so happy to have that. And then the last two things here are from La La Land Records, which they put out some awesome stuff. They put out the I'll just grab it for a second, might as well. They put out the, it's just amazing, I gotta say quickly here. We have all these boutique movie labels. We're living in great times for not only cinema, movies being released on Blu-ray, obscure films, but also the soundtracks are being released. And it's just so awesome. But yeah, La La Land Records, they do some amazing CD releases. They're basically like the Waxwork Records of CDs. They put out all awesome editions with booklets and stuff. But anyways, the first one I picked up was last year, the Jason Takes Manhattan CD soundtrack, which is such an awesome release. One of my favorite soundtracks. But there was another one that I wanted to pick up for a long time. It went out of print, and then they did a repressing, and that was Big Trouble in Little China. And this is the 2-disc limited edition set. It comes with some bonus tracks too. You get the Big Trouble in Little China theme, like the actual Big Trouble in Little China song, performed by the Coupe de Villes, which is John Carpenter's band, and I think Tommy Lee Wallace is in it, and it was Nick Castle as well, I think. Yeah, 2-disc limited edition set. I think this is limited to 2,000 or 3,000 units. But yeah, very happy to have this. John Carpenter being my favorite director of all time. next to Lucio Fulci. I like to have all of his soundtracks, and this is one of his best. Of course, we can't forget, it wasn't just him, it was also Alan Howarth. This is such an awesome soundtrack, so I'm just very happy to have that on CD finally. And when I got that, they announced that they had recently released the CD soundtrack to Videodrome, and it's been completely restored. So I guess you hear things that you wouldn't have heard before or whatnot. But yeah, by Howard Shore, the original soundtrack to Videodrome, newly restored. Picked this one up, and this one's actually limited to 2,000 units. I love that original artwork. So very happy to have that. So yeah, a couple awesome CDs, record, and a few DVDs and a Blu-ray. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of all these releases. Do you have any of these yourself? Do you plan on getting them? Again, stay tuned for more videos coming soon, but it'll be a little bit into the future. I'm going to be busy for the next little while. So again, hopefully mid-July, but it might be early August as well. I start making more videos. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you all have a great day, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.